UConn star Alex Karaban joins the pod. You're the first player I've talked to today. I appreciate you hopping on here. What's it like getting ready to play one final season for Dan Hurley in this program? You and I sat, I'll go a little long on this introductory question. Sorry for the length here, but I remember when you and I sat last year in the preseason at a practice, we were readying for the season, talking about why you came back, everything that was waiting. And then, man, just a season not like anything you could have expected.
No.
How you amping up for the season? Where do I find you on this Tuesday morning, Alex?
Yeah, super excited. We're at biggest media day right now, and I'm super excited. Just, you feel the season's right around the corner, and I can't wait to play this last year. Just leaving no regrets out there, finishing off on a better note with my team, finishing off on a better note individual play as well. And I really do believe we got the pieces to contend for a national championship, and just leaving no regrets out there this year and just giving everything I can to this program one last time. And yeah, I mean, just try to win every championship that we can.
If I would have talked to when I talked to you a year ago, you obviously believed that you had the pieces to win a national championship. That didn't happen. Now you see the key pieces that return and some big pieces that come in. So now with that year of experience behind you, and obviously the first 2 years where we know what you did, let's get specific. Identify for me what in particular you see so far with this roster that indicates to you, we've got the goods here. We can do what we did in my first 2 years on the team.
I think you got to start at the defensive end. I think the first 2 years we were elite defensively. Last year as a team, we weren't that great defensively, and you could already see it in practice right now. Just the defense, the intensity, how much focus we've taken onto that end, and we feel like we're better at that end already. I think it's just the characters of these guys too, just how well meshed we are together, and just really how each person cares so much from the top to the bottom. Everyone cares, and everyone's super bought into the program and really doing whatever it takes to win. And the practices have been ultra competitive. It really does remind me of the first 2 years of how the practices went and just how hard we go and just how like everyone just hates losing. And you really get that. You get that message.
You've got a lot of veterans on the team, which is great, but you are the elder statesman. You are the guy that has played for Dan the longest. What is it like to play for Dan Hurley specifically in your role? You are the leader. You're the senior. You've gone through the most of it. Take me into your life, into your mind. What is it like to hold that role?
It's an honor. It's an honor to be the captain for a Coach Dan Hurley squad, and really a UConn program, just one of the best programs in the entire college basketball. So it's an honor, and I got to remember that every single day. But, there are days that are tough too as well. I mean, he relies on me heavily for how practice goes and how each guy's ready, whether they know what to do offensively, defensively. And that's my job to make sure everyone's ready and knows what to do. And if a guy messes up or a guy doesn't do what they're supposed to do, it's ultimately on my fault because I'm supposed to get them prepared. And I know that is, but really just making sure I use my voice out there. I've seen the best moments. I've seen the worst moments, and really just using my voice more. And he challenges me at that on a daily basis. And it's an honor. It's really an honor to really have him push me as much as he does.
I was with you guys in Maui last season. I was with you in the practices and the walkthroughs before the first game. Yeah. And obviously that was that was maybe the biggest headline to come out of the entire sport for the month of November. But I haven't talked to Dan about this, and I wonder where you land on it. Did going 0-3, and you suffered concussion, like you had to go to the hospital. You almost didn't even get on the plane. I don't even know how people realize this. Like they almost didn't let you fly on the plane back with the team. It was just a disaster. But has it been overblown, or was it accurate to describe everything that happened in Maui and everything that subsequently came to that? Because you did have a good December, and then you were up and down in league play. But was there so much pressure put around those 3 days in Hawaii that it kind of just lingered with the team throughout the rest of the season, or was some of that a little bit overblown?
I think some of it was a little overblown. I think what happened in Maui was definitely unexpected, and we didn't want that to happen, obviously, but we were able to bounce back against 3 high major teams, Texas, Baylor, and Gonzaga. So right after, so we try not to let it affect us that much. I just think the team didn't play to its capabilities throughout the entire season. I just didn't think we played the best basketball on the defensive end, particularly. The coaching staff, they put us in the right positions. We just weren't able to do that. But, Maui, I'm still trying to figure out what happened out there. It was so bad. But I think when, a team that does go back to back doesn't play to the expectations that everyone does have and does whatever happened at Maui did happen, it's definitely going to get national headlines. But we were able to recover for some moments. We just, as a team, weren't able to sustain that the entire year.
How important was it that you gave Florida? I mean, you really almost beat Florida in the tournament. They go on and win the national championship. You're going to play them in this building. I'll be there in December. Cannot wait to see that game. But for the carryover effect for all the guys who came back, I know you bounced out well before anyone wanted to. It was a tough assignment, but you gave him a hell of a game. Is there true carryover from the way that you performed in the tournament to the start of this season?
Yeah, I think having that experience playing against the team that eventually won the national championship, I think that helps every returner on this team, knowing that, we could have beaten them and we were right there to beat them. And I think that's going to help us out. That experience help us out. And just being in the tournament in general is just a huge experience moving forward. And we're going to carry that confidence, and, we're lucky to see them again in this building, and we know it's going to be a battle.
Well, I appreciate our talks over the years. For folks that, maybe not even don't always follow UConn. He's really one of the upstanding, awesome players to talk with. I've always appreciated your honesty. There's a lot on your shoulders. You're a really, really good player, rightfully preseason All Big East first team, alongside, by the way, you, Solo, and Terrace, all preseason first team, and then Silas Demery, who I know you're super excited about. He's preseason second team. So you got a really, really good group, and I can't wait to see. And by the way, this, Dan scheduled up tough, man. Like, your non-conference is no joke.
It's insane. I think it's the best non-conference in the country. I mean, we're getting battle tested right before Big East play, and we all know how the Big East is. It's a gauntlet. So we're going to be ready. We're going to be ready for every game, and we're excited to be playing the best programs in the country during the non-conference schedule, and we just can't wait for that.
I can't wait for it either. Alex Karaban joining us on Eye on College Basketball. Appreciate it, and I'll see you in just a few weeks.
Thank you so much.